Have you ever experienced a moment when you felt stuck, like something invisible was holding you back from reaching your full potential? Maybe it's an overwhelming sense of fear, doubt, or even negative habits that you can't seem to break free from, no matter how hard you try. It's as if there's an unseen force working against you, affecting your decisions, your peace of mind, and your growth. But here's the thing. What if I told you that one of the most powerful tools for breaking free from these forces has been practiced for thousands of years, and it's been known to destroy the very obstacles that stand in your way? In this video, we're going to explore fasting, a practice that has been used not just to improve physical health, but also to break free from spiritual and emotional strongholds. Fasting isn't just about abstaining from food. It's a purposeful act of spiritual discipline that helps you regain control over areas of your life that feel out of your hands. By fasting, you can strip away the distractions, confront the inner battles, and destroy the forces that try to keep you from your true potential. You might be wondering, how can something as simple as fasting have the power to destroy spiritual barriers or break free from negative influences? That's exactly what we're going to uncover in this video. Fasting is more than just a physical process. It's a powerful spiritual tool that helps you reclaim your strength, your focus, and ultimately, your freedom. So, whether you're looking to overcome a bad habit, conquer fear, or simply gain clarity and strength in your life, fasting might be the key you've been searching for. Let's explore how fasting can be the catalyst for your transformation. Fasting is a practice that has stood the test of time, spanning cultures, religions, and even modern health trends. It's something many of us have heard of, whether it's for spiritual reasons, weight loss, or detoxification. But fasting isn't just about abstaining from food. It's about more than that. It's a powerful act that has been used for thousands of years to unlock clarity, strength, and even spiritual breakthroughs. While fasting is often discussed in the context of physical health, whether it's for weight management or detoxing the body, the truth is that fasting goes much deeper. It's not just about what you're taking out of your body, but what you're inviting in. There's a profound spiritual aspect to fasting that can help you break free from inner struggles, disrupt negative cycles, and ultimately bring you closer to the higher purpose of your life. Throughout history, fasting has been used as a tool for transformation and renewal. In ancient times, it wasn't uncommon for people to fast in order to prepare for important decisions, seek divine guidance, or gain spiritual strength. It has been practiced by countless religious figures, including those in Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism, as a means of connecting with the divine, overcoming temptations, or gaining clarity in times of uncertainty. The Bible, for example, presents fasting as a way to not only humble oneself, but also to strengthen one's connection with God and destroy strongholds that hold us back. Jesus himself fasted for 40 days in the wilderness, not just as a physical challenge, but as a spiritual battle against temptation and distractions. This is just one example of how fasting has been intertwined with faith and spiritual resilience. Whether you're fasting for spiritual growth or simply looking for mental clarity, the act of fasting is a way to refocus your energy and break free from forces that might be keeping you from becoming the best version of yourself. It's an act of self-discipline, a powerful way to reconnect with your inner strength, and a tool that can help you face the challenges of life with a renewed sense of purpose. Many of us face challenges that go beyond what we can see or touch, struggles that seem to stem from a deeper, often invisible place. These battles show up in many forms: a constant fight against anxiety, overwhelming feelings of self-doubt, negative thoughts that seem impossible to shake, or toxic habits that hold us captive. We might find ourselves caught in cycles of addiction, fear, and even depression, challenges that can feel far more powerful than just physical obstacles. In spiritual traditions across the world, these struggles are often described as forces that stand in the way of personal growth, peace, and clarity. Some refer to these as demons, not necessarily in a literal sense, but as metaphorical representations of the negative forces that influence our thoughts, decisions, and behaviors. These aren't always external entities, but rather internal struggles that affect our mindset, energy, and ultimately our ability to thrive. For example, think about the weight of constantly battling against your own fears, or the pull of a destructive habit you just can't seem to break free from. These aren't just surface-level problems. They can feel like they have power over you, dictating your actions, holding you back, and preventing you from achieving what you truly want in life. Whether it's an addiction, a recurring negative thought, or feelings of worthlessness, these can feel like invisible chains that bind you. The thing is, these demons don't just show up and disappear on their own. They often lurk in the background, taking advantage of our weaknesses, feeding off our stress, and growing stronger the longer we let them control us. But here's the good news. There's a tool that can break these chains, disrupt these negative cycles, and help you confront these forces head-on. And that tool is fasting. Fasting is not just about denying yourself food, it's about taking control over what's controlling you. By fasting, you create a space where your body and mind are cleared of distractions. When you fast, you take a deliberate step to confront what's inside, what's lurking beneath the surface. You push back against the things that keep you stuck and make space to hear your true self, free from the influence of fear, negativity, or addiction. Fasting is, in a sense, a form of spiritual warfare. It's a practice that allows you to confront and overcome the inner battles that seem too difficult to fight. When you fast, you're not just depriving yourself of food, you're breaking down the emotional, mental, and spiritual strongholds that keep you from becoming who you're meant to be. You're making a stand against the forces, whether internal or external, that try to undermine your peace and purpose in life. Throughout history, fasting has been a cornerstone of spiritual fortitude and growth. In biblical times, fasting was not just about abstaining from food. It was a powerful weapon in the spiritual battles faced by those who sought to grow closer to God. Take Jesus, for example. Before confronting the temptations of Satan in the wilderness, he fasted for 40 days. It was during this time that he strengthened his resolve and affirmed his commitment to God's purpose. This act of fasting wasn't just physical. It was a spiritual preparation, one that empowered Jesus to resist the very temptations that sought to weaken his faith. Similarly, Moses used fasting as a tool to deepen his connection with God. Before receiving the 10 Commandments, he fasted to purify his spirit and strengthen his resolve. In both of these accounts, fasting is not just a passive activity, it is an active part of their spiritual warfare, fortifying their connection to God and the clarity they needed for the tasks ahead. The power of fasting goes beyond the physical. It's about spiritual discipline and clarity. When we fast, we are not only clearing out our physical spaces, but also preparing our hearts and minds for the spiritual battles that lie ahead. Fasting, in this sense, serves as an empowering tool to strengthen our resolve and clarity, helping us fight the spiritual battles that are often unseen but incredibly powerful. While fasting is often seen as a spiritual discipline, its benefits extend far beyond the spiritual realm, reaching deeply into our physical and mental well-being. Recent studies show that fasting, especially practices like intermittent fasting, can lead to a host of remarkable benefits. On a physical level, fasting helps with detoxification, promoting the body's ability to cleanse itself from harmful toxins. It also supports the reduction of inflammation, which can be beneficial in the fight against chronic conditions. But it's not just the body that benefits. Fasting has been shown to enhance brain function and mental clarity. When we fast, we remove distractions, both physical and mental, allowing us to experience a higher level of awareness. This heightened awareness doesn't just bring clarity, it also helps us focus, making it easier to face challenges and confront the thoughts and energies that may otherwise control us. Additionally, fasting can boost energy levels. Without the constant need for digestion, your body is able to direct its energy towards healing, revitalization, and spiritual focus. This increased mental and physical energy makes it easier to fight the spiritual battles we face, giving us the tools we need to overcome negativity and spiritual challenges. Fasting is more than just abstaining from food. It's a tool for mental and physical transformation, providing us with the strength and focus to face the challenges in both our spiritual and everyday lives. So, how does fasting destroy demons? It starts by creating space, a space to hear your inner voice, a space to confront the fears and obstacles that may have been hidden within you. Fasting isn't just about physical hunger. It's about the hunger for spiritual clarity and strength. It allows you to clear out the noise and distractions of the world, making room for personal reflection, healing, and growth. When you fast, your mind is no longer clouded by the things that usually compete for your attention. Whether it's the pressures of work, the challenges in your relationships, or even the negative thoughts that hold you back, fasting helps to clear the fog and allows you to see things with greater clarity. In this space of stillness, your connection with your spirit is strengthened. And that's when the battles with fear, doubt, addiction, and negative thinking can truly be won. One of the most transformative aspects of fasting is its ability to break through the emotional and spiritual barriers that once seemed unchangeable. Think about it. The fear that holds you back from moving forward, the self-doubt that whispers you're not enough, or the addiction that keeps you trapped in a cycle of failure. All of these are demons in their own right. But when you fast with purpose, you are sending a clear message to those forces, telling them that you are no longer their prisoner. You are reclaiming your power and your peace. Fasting is like a spiritual reset. It's the act of breaking chains that once seemed unbreakable, breaking the hold that fear, doubt, and addiction had over you. It's about recognizing that you have the strength to overcome what once seemed impossible. And through fasting, you are empowering yourself to destroy those demons once and for all. If you're ready to try fasting and harness its power, here's a practical roadmap to help you get started. Fasting isn't just about abstaining from food, it's about giving your body, mind, and spirit the space they need to heal and grow. To begin, start with something manageable, like intermittent fasting. You can start by fasting for 16 hours and eating within an 8-hour window. This is a great way to ease into fasting, especially if you're new to it. If intermittent fasting feels comfortable for you, you might consider trying a full-day fast, or even a multi-day fast, depending on your level of comfort and experience. However, it's important to remember that fasting isn't about pushing your body to its limits. It's about making time for spiritual clarity and growth. Listen to your body and know when to adjust if needed. Preparation is key to successful fasting. It's important to hydrate before and during your fast, as water helps to support your body's detoxification process. Also, take time to prepare your mind. Set a clear intention for your fast. Whether you're looking to deepen your spiritual connection, overcome a personal challenge, or seek clarity, understanding your purpose will make your fast more impactful. During your fast, stay focused on your spiritual journey. This isn't just about the food. It's about using the time to meditate, pray, and reflect. Set aside time each day to clear your mind and open your heart. Fasting allows you to focus on the things that truly matter, helping you build the spiritual discipline needed to fight against the forces that seek to hold you back. Let's be honest, fasting isn't always easy. There will be times when hunger feels overwhelming, when temptations are calling out, or when distractions make it hard to stay focused. But here's the thing, challenges are part of the process. Each time you resist temptation, each time you stay focused and stay true to your purpose, you're strengthening both your mind and spirit. Remember, fasting is a journey, not a race to perfection. The goal isn't to be perfect in your fast, but to be persistent. You may face moments of struggle, but these are also the moments of transformation. It's in those times when you feel like giving up that your true growth happens. The more you push through, the stronger your resolve becomes. So what can you do when facing these challenges? First, be kind to yourself. If you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to pause and center yourself. Reconnect with your purpose. Why are you fasting? Is it for spiritual clarity? For strength to overcome your fears or doubts? Remember that every small step, every moment of perseverance is bringing you closer to your goal. As we wrap up today's discussion, remember this. Fasting is not just a tool for spiritual growth, it's a weapon for your spiritual battles. It's a powerful way to align yourself with the strength and clarity you need to overcome the challenges in your life. Whether it's confronting fear, doubt, or addiction, fasting provides you with the spiritual discipline to break strongholds and destroy the demons, whether internal or external, that seek to control you. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced fasting before or if you're planning to try it out. I'd love to hear about your experiences and how fasting has impacted your life. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more powerful insights on how to strengthen your spiritual journey.